If you've ever dreamed of flying high in the sky, feeling the wind rush past your feathers, this story is for you. Once upon a time, deep in a mystical forest filled with whispering trees and singing streams, there lived a little bluebird named Benny. Now, Benny had the brightest blue feathers you ever did see, and his eyes sparkled with curiosity. He lived at the edge of Willow Wood, where the trees loved to gossip and the wind carried secrets. But there was just one thing that Benny didn't know what to do with those beautiful blue feathers and those sparkling eyes. He'd never flown before. Every day, Benny would watch his older brothers zoom through the air, doing barrel rolls and dive bombs. They'd swoop so low sometimes that Benny could see the gleam in their eyes and hear the wind whistling through their feathers. And though he longed to join them, he'd retreat into himself and worry, "Oh, I don't know. What if I fall? What if I flop?" But those worries were just like leaves in the wind, carried away by the time Benny's mom would come back with juicy worms for him and chirp, "Don't you want to fly with your brothers, Benny?" Benny would sigh and say, "I'll never be as good as they are. I'll just stay down here." And his mom would just smile and wink, for she knew her little Benny would fly, but only when he was ready. One morning, after watching his brothers disappear into the clouds, Benny hopped to the edge of the nest and asked his mom, "Do you think I'll ever be able to fly?" "Of course you will," she said, nuzzling him. "But Benny, why do you want to fly?" Benny pondered that for a moment. "Well, I don't know. I guess I just want to see what it's like up there. To feel the wind under my wings and the sun on my face. To soar above the trees and touch the clouds." His mom smiled, for she knew that day had finally come. She nudged him gently and said, "Then go on, Benny. Take a leap of faith and trust that you can fly." And as the sun shone through Benny's feathers, giving him courage, he took a deep breath, spread his wings, and with a flap, a flop, and a flutter, he was flying. From that day on, Benny flew with the wind, exploring every nook and cranny of the sky. And as he flew, he learned something very important. Flying wasn't about being perfect or having the strongest wings. It was about being brave, taking a chance, and believing in yourself. And that, dear friends, is the story of how a little bluebird named Benny learned to fly